Hi, Mike Cruz with Keller Williams, the marketplace here in Henderson, Nevada. And today I'm going to discuss one of the questions we as real estate agents get asked most often, and that is when we're out showing property, people always ask, is this a good neighborhood? That is actually an ethics violation for us as realtors to answer. The main reason is it's completely subjective. What's a good neighborhood to you may not be to me, and vice versa. So you really need to ask yourself, what is a good neighborhood to me? And there are a few things you can do to search that out and get that answer. First off, I always recommend going to the website for the local police department, wherever you're interested in purchasing. Now, when you do that and you look at the crime statistics, and it'll probably even show you the most recent crime in the neighborhood, you also need to check out where you're currently living and compare them. A lot of people are surprised by the amount of crime in their own neighborhood. So just keep that in mind. So I definitely always recommend comparing where you currently live to where you're looking to move to. The next thing is, if you're totally unfamiliar with the area, go to the local grocery store. Check out the grocery store. Is it clean? Is it someplace you want to shop? So that'll give you a good indication on how the neighborhood is for you also. And lastly, drive around the neighborhood. Drive around the neighborhood all hours of the day, morning, noon, and night. Are these people you want to be your neighbors? Are they not? Also, look at the cars in the neighborhood. That's always a good indication. Also, if you drive through a neighborhood and there's no cars at all, check with the HOA. You may have a situation where they don't allow parking on the street or even in the driveways at all. I had a situation a couple years ago with a client. The home was actually on a reality program, and the home was absolutely gorgeous. And my client absolutely had to have that home until she realized, wait a second, there's no cars in the neighborhood. And we came to discover that there was no parking allowed in the driveway or on the street. All cars had to go in the garage. And this particular client loved to entertain. And she goes, if my guests don't have a place to park, then this house isn't going to work for me. And she ended up canceling on that home, even though it was absolutely gorgeous, simply because of the parking situation. So just some things to always keep in mind when looking out where you're going to buy a home. If you have any questions with real estate here in the Las Vegas area, I would be glad to help you. I also have a nationwide network of agents that I work very close with.